Are you somebody that finds yourself daydreaming about achieving your goals instead of actually achieving them? Or maybe you're somebody that is ready to take action right now to achieve your goals instead of just thinking about them. Well, you were in luck, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 6 steps that you can take to stop dreaming and start taking action now. And the 6th step is the most important because it's a mindset shift that's going to help you to be able to stop being so hard on yourself and stop judging yourself. So make sure that you stay right until the very end for step number 6. Hi, my name is Taylor and I am a young Aussie chick with a big dream. I want to change the education system of the world, but that's a super big task and there's a whole bunch of things that I need to do before I can even think about doing that. So I thought I would start with my YouTube channel and impacting people that way. But anyway, enough about me. If you are ready to stop daydreaming and start taking action now, stay tuned for this video to listen to my 6 steps. And before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you get weekly updates and notifications as to when I put new content out. It's going to be all around mindset, personal development, basically anything that's going to help you become the best version of yourself possible. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Okay, so there are 6 steps that you can take to stop dreaming and start taking action right now. Step number 1 is probably obvious, but very, very important. It's to create a plan. Write down steps and an action plan that you can start taking right now, like for today. Write down a plan as to what you're going to do today. Then you can also write down a plan or some goals that you want to achieve for the next 3 months, for 6 months, 12 months, however long, but make sure that you write a plan for today, because if you don't think about, okay, what do I actually need to get done today, then you're never going to start taking action. It's also going to help hold you a little bit accountable to yourself, because for me personally anyway, there's nothing more satisfying than when you're working through your day and crossing things off the list because you're actually getting shit done. So if you write them down, your plan of action as to what you want to achieve in the day, then it's going to motivate you and make you want to do more things. Step number 2 is to time block. So what do I mean by time block? Obviously, once you've got your plan as to what you want to achieve in the day, you're going to have a rough idea as to how long certain activities will take. So for example, if you want to, something that I would be doing on maybe in my day, I might need to batch create some content, some social media graphics for clients maybe. I would allocate maybe an hour to batch creating social media graphics for my clients. So there are many different apps that you can get to track your time. They're free, they're downloadable on the internet. You put in the task that you're doing, you put in how long you think it's going to take, and then it just starts to track your time. It's a great way to hold you accountable to yourself as well as creating the plan, because you've got a timer counting down and you've sort of set the goal for yourself that you want to achieve this task in this amount of time. So it motivates you to get it done even more quickly than you would. For example, if you had to do something and you had 6 hours to do it, you would probably take 6 hours to do it. But if you've only got 1 hour, then you're going to sit and concentrate purely on that task, and you will get that task done in 1 hour because that's all you've got. So this is the amazing thing about tracking your time, is it really helps to improve your productivity and keep you on track as to the action that you want to be taking every single day. Okay, and step number 3 into how to stop daydreaming and take action now is maybe not one that you would think, but actually let yourself daydream. Let yourself sit and think about, visualize the future. This is something that I do every single morning in my morning routine, is I visualize myself in 5 or 10 years as to things I want to be doing and what I want to be achieving. So let's use the fact that you're already daydreaming all the time to our advantage and look at how we can put it to good use. So allocate maybe 15 or 20 minutes per day. If you love daydreaming, maybe 20, and sit and let yourself daydream, but try to focus on the future and the things that you want to achieve, because then it's going to help to motivate you. You think, okay, yes, if I put in action for today, I could get to this point in 5 years, in 10 years, I could achieve this thing, I could do whatever your goal is. You can do that. So visualize about it and actually give yourself some time to daydream. Okay, step number 4 is to take specific action steps towards your goals or whatever you're trying to achieve and why you want to take action now. Be intentional with the tasks that you're doing. Make sure that they're actually helping you to achieve the bigger goal that you're trying to achieve. The details are important when you're trying to achieve something, so make sure you're very specific with what you're taking action on and that it's actually moving you closer towards what you're trying to achieve. Okay, step number 5 is to dissolve all blocks and limiting beliefs. So when you're trying to achieve something, when you're trying to take action, if it's something that you haven't done before, you can face a lot of limiting beliefs and you can face mental blocks that will come up because your mind has never had to do this activity before or perform this task or whatever you're trying to do. So how can you figure out what your limiting beliefs are? Well, sit down and write a list of all the negative thoughts that come up in your mind every single day. That little voice in your head, whatever it's saying that isn't positive, those are to do with your limiting beliefs. You can sort of figure out your limiting beliefs based off what your voice is telling you. And then the way to counteract the limiting beliefs is to actually write down I am statements that go against your limiting beliefs. So for example, if you have a little voice in your head that whenever you go out and leave the house, if you're a young chick like me and you go out and you leave the house and you constantly have that voice in your head, oh, I really want to go and talk to that guy, but he probably won't like me, or oh, I'd be too annoying for him, or whatever the voice is that's to do with guys and being too scared or thinking that you're not good enough to go and talk to a guy or they won't like you. That is because you have a limiting belief that you are not worthy to receive love for some reason. It might have been because of bad breakup or because of your parents breaking up or some situation that has happened in your life that has forced you to believe that you are not worthy to receive love. So the I am statement that you would use to counteract that limiting belief would be I am worthy to receive love because I love myself, I am loved by my family, and I am loved by my friends. Now, if you start to say that every single day, you're going to start reprogramming that subconscious limiting belief into believing what you're saying instead of believing that you're not worthy. So this is a fantastic way to counteract all of your blocks and your limiting beliefs so that they don't hold you back in trying to take action and trying to achieve what your goal is. Now, I know I sort of explained that limiting belief process quite quickly with how to figure them out and then with the I am statements as well. So would you guys like me to create a whole video on how to figure out what your limiting beliefs are and then how to overcome them? If you would, drop me a comment below and say make the video so that I know that you want me to make a video on limiting beliefs. Now, step number 6, and this is the most important in my opinion out of all of the steps, is don't judge yourself. You are doing the best you possibly can. It's okay to daydream sometimes. Yes, you still need to be able to take action, and that's why you're watching this video, is because you want to improve. But the fact that you are watching this video and want to improve is taking steps towards achieving whatever you want to achieve to begin with. Like, baby steps are better than no steps at all. So stop being so harsh on yourself, because you can achieve anything that you want to, even if it is stopping daydreaming. Now, if you feel as though this is still going to be a little bit too hard and you're not quite sure how you can implement these steps, or you feel like you need some extra support, feel free to shoot me an email, coachtaylorvictoria@gmail.com, and I'll be able to figure out how I can support you in absolutely any way possible. And if you enjoyed this video and you would like weekly updates as to when I put out new content all around mindset, personal development, anything that's going to make you be the best version of yourself possible, please subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notifications as to when I put new videos out. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye!